asked me to fight. He asked me to fight you. I say, man, we can do an exhibition. That's what we can do. We can go YouTube style on these dudes real quick. Who's not gonna watch it? Who's not gonna watch it? They still gonna watch the exhibition. They still gonna watch it. We might as well go exhibition on these fools. You know, once the time is right. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna let you know when the time is right. You gonna be like, I'm telling you, I'm gonna tell you when the time is right. Watch. You gonna be like, yeah. You better exhibition these up and wait. And then do the same thing. We about to clear out the division, then move up and wait.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, what you just heard was the voice of undefeated lightweight superstar title contender in Keyshawn Businessman Davis, who is now 12 wins, no loss, no draw, 8 wins by way of knockout. He is 25 years of age, 5'9" with a 72-inch arm reach, coming off the biggest win of his career, heading into the biggest fight of his career after he beat Gustavo Lemos November 8th. Now, February 14th, he's going to face off against undefeated WBO lightweight world champion, Ukrainian star boxer in Denis Baranchyk, right? So with that said, this is his first title opportunity. So with only 13 fights, he will be a world champion because I believe he will beat Denis Baranchyk. Now, he is teasing what many fans are calling for to happen is a mega showdown between himself and undefeated 3-division world champion, fellow Olympic silver medalist. They both silvered in Olympics, and former unified super featherweight, reigning WBC lightweight world champion, superstar boxer, Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson is 22 wins, no loss, no draw, 10 wins by way of knockout. He is 27 years of age. He is 5'8" with a 68-inch arm reach and is a slick southpaw, right? With that said, the demand is growing very rapidly for the fans to see Keyshawn Davis versus Shakur Stevenson, but they have an extremely close family type, brother type friendship relationship, right? And they're not interested in fighting one another, which is very understandable. But again, the public demand in the sport of boxing is going to overwhelm both of them, if not one of them. I've seen this movie before. This is the same thing that happened with Zab Judah and Floyd Mayweather, right? Many people don't remember this, but Floyd Mayweather, Zab Judah, they vowed to never fight each other. We know they ended up fighting each other. Now, Floyd Mayweather and Zab Judah are still extremely close today, right? As a competitor, people are going to demand it. And in the back of your mind, you are going to start to question and wonder, what will happen? But now Keyshawn is saying, obviously they sparred, they're going to spar, and Keyshawn is saying, you know what, we could clean out 135, and then what we can do is have 2 exhibition bouts. That sounds good. They're both very young. Once they start hitting their peak, and once the demand for this fight gets unbearable, where you have everybody from every corner demanding this fight, then it turns into something completely different because they're going to be in and around the same division probably for the remainder of their career. They will only be a division apart from one another. And their talent and skill set is going to demand that people want to see them fight each other, right? It has nothing to do with hate. It has nothing to do with trying to break a brotherhood. This is a sport. This is a sport. Yes, it's a combat sport, but it's a sport. And people are going to pay. They're paying their dollars, and they're going to demand, just like they're demanding to see Shakur versus Tank, or eventually Keyshawn versus Tank and Devin versus Tank, and people are putting a lot of pressure on Tank Davis to fight the best. Well, that demand for these two to fight is definitely going to grow. Right now, Keyshawn has not won the world title yet. Right now, Shakur hasn't had the highest profile marquee fight yet. But once they do, and they're in and around the same division, you best believe the public demand for this is going to get extremely great and extremely hard to continue to try to ignore and use your relationship as a reason for the fight not to happen. We understand in the past we have guys, but they were actual brothers, like Vladimir Klitschko and Vitaly Klitschko, like Jamel and Jamal Charlo. That's different. They're not blood brothers. They're not blood brothers, right? They're friends, and the demand is going to get high. I agree. Like Keyshawn said, if we did an exhibition, people are going to watch 1,000%. Just like people watch the sparring sessions. You put a leak sparring session on YouTube, and everybody will watch it. For sure, the demand will be high, and people definitely will watch it. But at the end of the day, you can fool yourself all you want and kid yourself all you want. You keep on the trajectory winning, and one of y'all beat Tank Davis, and you cleaning out division like you said. Well, unless one of y'all plan on retiring abruptly and early, the demand is going to get so extremely high, and the money will be so irresistible to turn away from. It's going to be nearly impossible for them to eventually not to fight each other. It just is what it is. It's the nature of the sport. Now, it just happens to be a combat sport, right? But like in football, like in baseball, basketball, you're going to compete against each other. There can only be one. That's it. It can only be one. And y'all not a generation apart from each other. That's the difference. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out, man. But that's all I got for y'all. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Keyshawn Davis teases the fans that him and Shakur could fight just in exhibition style. Let's see how this lasts as they grow in stardom and status. Not trying to break their friendship, but it's a competitive sport, period. But that's all I got for y'all. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Merry Christmas. I'm gone. Peace.